Members of the class of 2014, will you please rise? Gentlemen of the class of 2014, will you please remove your caps? The Southern Regional High School Black Watch Honor Guard, under the direction of Senior Master Sergeant Mark Irvin, will now post the colors. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please join David Edward Marino, who will be attending the United States Merchant Marine Academy. He will now lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This evening, the Star Spangled Banner will be sung by a compilation of the senior members of the Honor Select Choir.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, they proved through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the home of the
Daniel Michael O'Hara, the president of the class of 2014, will present the opening remarks. Daniel will be attending Fairleigh Dickinson University and pursuing a career in cinematography.
More than 500 of the most groundbreaking individuals stand before you tonight as a class for the last time, ready and eager to be unleashed into the world. As class president for 3 years, I have been inspired by the enormous amount of intelligence, creativity, and compassion that seems to flow so naturally from the hearts of each and every one of you. Class of 2014, I would like to thank you for our time here at Southern Regional. All the amazing things we have done as a class together are forever embedded into the history of this school, and all the laughs we shared will still be loud enough to hear for years to come. When I first decided to run for class president at the end of freshman year, I truly had no idea what I'd be getting myself into. I wanted to devote as much time to help my class because its extraordinary people are outstanding. Before I knew it, I was introduced to the two most incredible women in all of Southern. They took me in and acted as my own mothers for the past 3 years, proving to me that they are truly and simply the best human beings I have ever met. I will forever hold a smile on my face when I think of these two fantastic people. Ms. Satin and Mrs. Korn, I would like to thank you, for you are the reason my high school years will be unforgettable. To think that tonight we are on our own. No more hiding from our childhood, and no more hiding from our problems. We must decide how to live our journey of life. Class of 2014, a best friend once told me not to take life so seriously because no one gets out alive. This statement had never been truer than 2 months ago when I stood sobbing in front of his urn, wishing I just had one last time to appreciate his giant smile and carefree attitude on life. I admit it, my heart hurt with more pain than I'll ever be able to describe, but I couldn't stop thinking about the way that he obtained pure joy and happiness from the beauty in life. If I could stress one thing to you that I learned from this experience, my friends, it is that you have the ability to live your life in any fashion that you choose. Don't leave yourself wishing for more time to do what you love when you can make that happen right now. With his idea that life is a mystery to be lived, not a problem to be solved. I know that all of our futures hold nothing but bright outcomes, just as long as you take time to open your mind and give this world a good thinking. Use this one wild and precious life to spread the compassion and intelligence that every one of you so surely has. Although tonight marks the end of our memories to be made within these halls, it doesn't mark the end of all the great achievements that have yet to come. As I stand here, I am thankful for the family I have and for the group of amazing friends that I've had the privilege of knowing over the past few years. We will surely be remembered for all the great accomplishments that we've achieved together, and also for the quantity of mediocre senior pranks that we tried to pull. I know that one day soon we will all cross paths again with smiles on our faces, as we will be as successful as we always knew we'd be. Now please, my fellow classmates, may I extend my hand in gratitude because we have finally made it. Let us live forever in the fantastic memories of one another with the hope that we will someday see each other soon. Thank you for everything, and I wish you all the best of luck.
Tonight is the 57th graduation ceremony for the Southern Regional High School. At this time, I'd like to thank the parents and guardians of our graduates. It has truly been a privilege to be part of your children's lives. This group may have taught us more lessons about life than we have taught them. I would also like to thank the teachers, some of them from preschool until current, that have played a part in the maturation and education of our graduates. Your importance to the graduates and the impact made on them will be evident for years. I would like to thank our community members and our school board members. Southern is incredibly successful as a school district because of the opportunities you provide our students and staff. I would now like to address our honored guests, the graduates of the class of 2014. You've made a tremendous impact on the lives of your parents, your teachers, advisors, coaches, and our community. You've made us laugh, scratch our heads in wonder, taught us how to grieve and ultimately appreciate each other and all that we have. You truly have a passion for all that life has to offer and are going to add a twist to the world that we live in. When you leave tonight, as graduates of Southern, know that you're prepared for all the world has to offer. Stay true to your principles, work harder than your competition, and live life to the fullest. Take care, and God bless. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you the valedictorian of the class of 2014, Milena Marie Hamill. Milena will be attending Princeton University in the fall.
All throughout our years of education, we've been told, be creative. Whether it was finger painting or English presentations, our parents and teachers told us to be original. We've all been told we are special. Differences were always encouraged and valued. Even as we entered a high school with over 2,000 students, our faculty strove for us to keep our individuality. Why does receiving a diploma have to change that? We need to hold on to that spirit, that fire that blazed in every one of us to defy the mold and to be different than the ones before us. Picasso once said, "Every child is an artist." The problem is how to remain an artist once we grow up. We need to stop ourselves from sinking into adulthood, settling into a cookie-cutter life of work with no passion. After graduation, we can't let our creativity fade away into the routine of society. The real world needs our fresh ideas and new perspectives. Our time at Southern Regional can propel us towards inspiring, daring, engaging futures, if we believe. For those of you who watched us grow up, it must seem like just yesterday we were playing with building blocks and listening as you read us picture books. And now we're finding derivatives and writing essays of our own. For those of you who gave us unconditional love and support, you can probably still remember us sending race cars down the stairs or playing house with our little hands and big imaginations. And now we're about to go off and become doctors and engineers, chefs and business associates. Without you, we wouldn't be here tonight. So thank you for believing in us no matter the obstacle and loving us from the bottom of your hearts. And on a personal note, I would like to thank my own sister, Michaela. I owe you everything. I love you. To our faculty, you make Southern the best of the best. From our top-notch academics, to our highly competitive athletics, to our dazzling performing arts, you make us proud to wear Southern on our uniforms. It is with great honor that we will tell people where we went to high school. We can't thank you enough for all that you do. From my personal experiences, I would like to give a special thank you to my track coach, Brian Zatorsky. His wisdom, guidance, and coaching have greatly shaped the person that I am today. To the community, thank you for your never-ending support. 4 years ago, as freshmen, through Project Adventure, we took a leap of faith. Now, as we walk off of this football field tonight, we are getting ready to take another leap of faith. But this time, it will be the Southern Regional community that acts as our harness. There's an overused quote that goes along the lines of, "When one door closes, another opens." But I find it inaccurate. Our door to the real world is certainly closing, but our door to the real world is certainly opening, but our door to Southern will never close. Even though we've spent 4 years within the walls of Southern Regional, I found that we have questions that have never been answered. Like, where in the world does Mrs. Rhodes White go shopping? Just where is the pool on the 3rd floor? Will we ever not be secretly scared of Barb? How many times can Mr. Wilhelm say, "insofar as"? What is the First Amendment? Just kidding, Mr. Brown. It was as I pondered the answers to these questions that I realized these weren't questions at all, but memories, snippets of time tied up with a question mark. While we attended Southern, our time was measured in 42-minute periods. But yet, when we leave, that same time will be unforgettable. Now, I'm only 18 years old, and I certainly don't have the wisdom to give the thousands of people sitting in front of me lifelong advice. But hey, I'm going to give it a shot. The world is not going to stop spinning to make you happy. No one is going to come into your life and keep you smiling unless you learn how to make yourself smile first. And so, class of 2014, when you're down, when you're hurting, when you're struggling, remember to laugh, to be amazed, to enjoy, to appreciate, to find beauty, to treasure, and to just let yourself fall in love with life. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to introduce to you the Salutatorian of the class of 2014, Sean Vincent Conley.
Hello, class of 2014. Wow, we finally made it. After 4 long years, we are at this moment where we close the book on our high school experience. Scary, right? As graduation approached, the reality that one part of my life was closing and another part was fast approaching began to come to fruition in my mind. I thought back to all of the memories I had from my experience at Southern, and I smiled. There is not another high school like this one with its amazing faculty, lasting friendships, dedicated coaches, and a commitment to the arts that is unparalleled. Thank you to the administration and faculty for creating such an amazing community. In this place, each of you is a part of a community that supports and cares about you. You have found that niche in this community where you have thrived and created memories. Lasting friendships were made, as well as great accomplishments. Dedicated and intelligent teachers made a huge impact on your life and gave you the tools to find your future. Playing your sport or instrument made you band together with a group of people that became some of your closest friends. The relaxed and accepting nature of this community enabled you to make friendships to last a lifetime. These things will shine in your memory as the story of one of the happiest times of your life. Now, as I look upon my future plans, I'm a little scared, which is an emotion some or maybe all of us feel in a small part of our hearts when thinking about moving on from high school. To abate this fear, we just have to find what we love to do and do it. As Dave Matthews said, life is short, but sweet for certain. So enjoy life to the fullest and find out what really makes you happy. Thank
It's
you.
now my pleasure to once again introduce Daniel Michael O'Hara, President of the Class of 2014, who will introduce the senior class advisors for the Class of 2014.
Mrs. Satin and Ms. Corn, will you please come up here to accept your gifts?
Parents, family members, and cherished friends. First, we want to say thank you. Thank you for giving us such wonderful, funny, spirited, and truly amazing kids to work with these past 4 years. But they are not kids anymore. They are men and women who will now leave you, and us as well, to go out and begin their next adventure. Now, graduates, we turn our attention to you. 4 years ago, the middle school staff contacted us to warn us about the class of 2014. We were told in no uncertain terms that this was the best group to ever come through the middle school. They told us we were going to have a great experience with you and that we were extremely fortunate. We quickly learned how true those words were, and we are blessed to have been part of your lives. Thank you for allowing us to experience this journey with you. You will forever hold a place in our hearts for bringing joy and laughter into our lives, and it is that joy and laughter that we will miss the most.
You are a unique group. While you are all wonderful as individuals, collectively, you're an unstoppable force. We've told you many times over the years that we have never seen a group that works together as well as you do. And you have proven that time and time again. The class of 2014 will be remembered for many things. Academic excellence, achievements in sports in the community, the most amazing junior prom we could have asked for, your senior trip, service day, and your prom. What is more important, however, is how you achieve these things. No other class has exemplified the unity you have shown. We marvel at your ability to support one another, grow with each other, and succeed together. We know this is a legacy you leave behind.
We love you,
We will miss you.
but remember,
Forever around.
Members of the Class of 2014, will you please rise? Mr. Henry, it is my distinct honor to present to you the 2014 graduating class of Southern Regional High School. These students have met all the requirements of the New Jersey State Department of Education and the Southern Regional Board of Education and are eligible to receive their diplomas.
Mr. Wilhelm, on behalf of the Board of Education and the entire Southern Regional School District,
I proudly accept the class of 2014. Members of the class of 2014, will you please be seated? To the parents and family members of tonight's honorees, thank you for allowing us to be part of your child's past 6 years. It has been a true pleasure serving you and your children, and we are sincerely grateful for the opportunity to have done so. To the staff of Southern, as well as all of the staff members of the elementary schools that tonight's graduates started with in 2002, another job well done. The women and men seated behind me have achieved distinction in all ways that schools are measured, thanks in large part to your dedication, competence, and unequaled skill in applying your craft. And to the members of the class of 2014, congratulations and thank you. Congratulations on achieving a Southern diploma, and thank you for all that you have given back to Southern over your 6 years with us. Whenever you reflect upon your Southern experience, please know that you have touched all of our lives just as deeply as we have endeavored to touch yours. May your futures be as bright as your years at Southern have been a joy to be a part of. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce Mr. Keith Weidenhoff, President of the Board of Education.
Good evening. I welcome you on behalf of the Southern Regional Board of Education. I stand here very proud of this district and what it represents. Class of 2014, when you came into the district, you came as a group of individuals. You leave tonight as part of something bigger than yourself. During your time here, you became part of the Southern family. And now, as you graduate and you move forward to the next chapter, you will continue to represent this great school and community. Class, continue to strive for excellence. Take every day and make it a learning experience, and be a giver. The world has enough takers. And continue to be part of something that is bigger than yourself. God bless you. Thank you.
At this time, Mr. Weidenhoff will be joined by Ms. Heather Tater, Mr. Kevin Lyons, Mr. Chris Taylor, members of the Board of Education, to assist in presenting the diplomas to the class of 2014. It will also be assisted by Mr. Joe Medica, class of 2014 Assistant Principal. Yeah, Mr. Medica. Will you please hold your applause until each member of the graduating class has received their diploma?
Michelle Teresa Orvaski. Will Marilyn Ramos Ayala.
Cheyenne Cherie Evans.
Jessica Michelle Vargas Andrade.
Kelsey Christine Ehrenberg.
Erica Garcia Leo.
Gabrielle Serena Torres.
Grace Marie Weidenhoff.
Callie Elizabeth Bischoff.
Annette Marie Cuomo.
Nicole Christina Cofini.
Kirsten Lynn Wilmot.
Samantha Brianne Mills.
Gabriella Savannah Hawkins.
Shayna Lynn Hayes.
Alyssa Teresa Hutchison.
Jessica Faye Chiarello.
Kayla Rose Marie Miles.
Abigail Lynn Miller.
Frances Amelia Jaron.
Gianna Rose Mantasana.
Carly Ann Costeschi.
Class of 2014, will you please rise? Graduates of the class of 2014, congratulations. Please move your tassels. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand for closing remarks? Gentlemen of the class of 2014, please remove your caps. At this time, Daniel Jose Paco, Vice President of the Class of 2014, will deliver the closing remarks. Daniel will attend Fordham University and pursue a degree in environmental science.
Hello. Well, I would like to start by saying that I am the last speech. Because of that, I would like to make this as short as possible, yet somewhat memorable. We've conquered many obstacles over the past 4 years. We've had highs and we've had lows, but overall we're leaving as changed young adults. Our class has truly left its mark on Southern Regional, but more importantly, this school has left its mark on us. As we go our separate ways, let us not forget the place that has shaped us into the remarkable people we are today. We are a family, we are Rams, and no matter what happens from here on out, we will always have a piece of each other and Southern Regional in our hearts. I'd like to thank everyone here today for the memories and lessons we will never forget. It feels so scary getting old. We are so ready for life itself. Class of 2014, it's time to change the world, so let's go do it. Thank you.
Class of 2014, I would like to once again congratulate you for everything that you've done for the Southern Regional School District and the community. You provided us with countless memories, and we look forward to watching you succeed in all your future endeavors. Please always remember that you always have a home here at Southern. Gentlemen of the class of 2014, will you please replace your caps?